Hello, my name is Kat, and I will be your presenter for Encounter Template Name Customization. To edit your Encounter template names, access Admin under the three little gears up at the top, and from there, go into Encounters and your Encounter templates. You have a variety of different Encounter templates already pre-built in your Revolution EHR. Initially, they'll appear like this, with a row of display colors. Most of them will show orange. These can be edited. The first thing we'll have you do, though, is deactivate two of the pre-built Encounter template types. They can always be reactivated later if you feel as though you'll use them, but this is our recommendation. So we'll deactivate our Comprehensive Encounter No Contact Lenses. To deactivate, simply click on the red box with the white X. Again, should you feel that you need this exam template at a later date, you can certainly reactivate it if you choose to do so. The second encounter that we recommend that you deactivate is the Glaucoma Encounter No Visual Field. So again, just click on the white X within the red box. So as you can see, we have a display color that's associated to each one of the encounter templates. This is the color that will appear on your scheduler when your team schedules this type of encounter. So frequently, folks will want to edit these encounter display colors so that at a glance, you can see what your day looks like. To edit this, all you need to do is single click on the encounter type that you wish to edit. So there are several things that you can edit within this open encounter, along with editing that display color. If you choose to change the default color, simply click on the arrow and you'll get a color grid that you can choose from. So if I want to change this to something else, I certainly can. So we'll select this blue color. Also, perhaps you want to change the name. Maybe you don't refer to your exams as encounters, and you want to call this your comprehensive encounter. You can certainly edit that as well. The duration has a default of 30 minutes. This can be edited. The duration is just the average. So you can change this easily by either using the up-down arrows that appear over here on the right-hand side or simply free type. So if the average duration of one of your exams is 20 minutes, you can go ahead and click on that. You'll have a default check mark here next to these reporting areas. I would recommend to leave the defaults as they are, as those are addressed in additional reporting types of videos that we have later on. So your initial setup, I would recommend to just leave the default check marks that are next to these fields. There really isn't a lot of editing that you will need to do to these encounter templates at this time. You will be given additional videos later on in your implementation that will address more detailed encounter configuration. Keep in mind, though, that these pre-built encounter templates have been thoughtfully created and are there for you to use. You can always do additional encounter configuration, and you will have additional information on that later on. One thing that you may want to do, though, is add a subcategory. Subcategories are created so that you can find out a little bit more about that appointment for that patient. For instance, we could add a subcategory of new patient. We could add something like an age range. So maybe it's a child that is 1 to 5 years. Again, when we add a subcategory, it does not change the body of the exam. Really, it's just to give us additional information. If there ever comes a point where you feel as though you don't want a subcategory, that's very easy to edit as well. Simply click the minus within the red box. If everything is the way you'd like it initially, simply click the Save button in the lower left-hand corner. This will take you back to your template listing. So let's review. Open the encounter type. Edit the name if you feel that it's something that will make it more familiar for your staff or for yourself. Change the display or calendar color. Change the duration, and again, this is just the average duration. There can be further edits about this appointment type within the scheduler if you wish. So let's say this is typically a 15-minute. Add subcategories if you choose to, and then preserve your changes with the Save button.